This is the Church of Now podcast. We appreciate you listening, and our prayer today is that we can bring insight to help you become a better leader no matter what generation you're a part of. Hey, the Church of Now podcast is back. It's been, a little less than 2 years since I've uploaded an episode, and previously what we used to do was we would bring on guests, and we would talk about the Church of Now and what that meant to them and what it looked like for us to be the Church of Now. You know, typically the idea for us is, hey, we all have a part to play in the church. Like, just because of our age or just because of our situation, like that doesn't hinder us from being used by God. God says, hey, we want to use all of you because you're my children. And oftentimes we think that when we're younger that we have to wait till we're older to do something. Or really the older generation believes that they can't do anything because of their age and because they don't bring any value to the table. But the truth is that's not right. So we're bringing it back, and here's what I want to do over the next couple of months. And this could shift, but here's kind of my plan right now. We're going to start doing once a month. It'll post really the last Friday of each month. I want to give you some insights that I've gained over the last couple of years. I've been at our church right now for a little over 3.5 years, and I've served as youth pastor. I've served as interim lead minister for a few months as we were in a transition, and we're in a transition again, and so doing a little bit of that too, not officially, but have a lot of responsibilities of leading there. Before that, I was in college, Bible college at Johnson University, and I was an interim youth pastor then at my home church. And I've had a few different intern experiences, 2 or 3 or 4, and really ever since I was 15 years old, I started speaking and been around the church. And my whole family, my grandfather, his father-in-law, my dad, my brother, are all involved or have been involved in church leadership within our lives. And we believe that it's important to see what God is doing in the Church of Now. And so I'm excited because in this podcast over the next couple of months, what I'm going to try to do is give you about 10 to 15 minutes of lessons that I've learned as a young minister. And so many times I can even get into the point where I'm like, I'm so young, I don't have anything to offer, but that's not true. We all have something to bring to the table. And so my insights may really help those of you all that are younger, and that's kind of the goal. But also I believe that what I can bring to the table for older generations of leaders can really, really make a difference. And I've learned so many valuable things, and I will continue to learn many valuable things over the next couple of years and really throughout my life in ministry. But I believe that my experience right now that I've had over the last couple of years in ministry has value to bring to the table. And just because I may not have the same amount of experience as some other people, I do have my experience. I've been in different situations, I've seen different things, and so I believe that I can help. And I hope that I really can. And that's the same thing for you. You might think, well, I can't bring anything to the table because of I'm not old enough or whatever that is, but you have your experience, and someone is looking up to you. And also, I'm hoping that the older generation of leaders will listen to a voice that has had experience and has served in different roles. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. You know, Timothy was told by Paul to not allow anyone to look down on him because of his inexperience, because of the lack of what he's done. Instead, Paul encouraged and empowered him. And so I hope that I can end up doing the same thing over the next couple of months for you. Carey Nieuwhof posted a video or a post recently basically saying that the average lead pastor age in churches right now is 60 years old. And that's interesting to me because the biggest generation that we see in the church right now is millennials. And so it's just kind of weird to see the shift of the 60-year-old pastors and the millennials being the older. The boomer generation has gone down in church attendance, and the millennial is the highest at the moment. But we're seeing Gen Z and those younger millennials not stepping into church leadership roles, especially that senior pastor role. And so again, I think this is important for us to talk about the Church of Now and talk about our experiences and how we can help one another. And that's just one way that I want to be able to do this for you. So, my hope is I can bring value to help us lead as young leaders, but also help other leaders, empower the young leaders. So, this year you're going to get 12 lessons that I've learned in ministry over the last couple of years. Now, there's a chance that I may post more, but at least 12. It's going to be every Friday again of the month, the last Friday of the month. But there might be some bonus episodes or different things here and there. But you're going to get 12 insights this year that I have learned in my years of experience as a church leader. So my hope is that you can listen to this on your drive to work or sit down at lunch while you're eating and just take a listen, write down some notes. My prayer is you gain value out of this, and if there's ever anything that I can do to help you in your leadership or your experience as a minister, I'd love to talk to you. If there's anything that you want to know that I've maybe experienced, I'd love to talk to you about that. But hey, the Church of Now podcast is back, and I'm excited, and you're getting at least 12 episodes this year, and I couldn't be more ready to help you in your leadership as a leader in the Church of Now.